Hello there, welcome to The Window. My name is Amy and this is episode 7 of Bookish People. Today we're talking about Booklr. What is Booklr? Booklr is the community on Tumblr that posts about books. This was one of the earliest communities that I was aware of. I'm no longer active in this community, but I have had quite a bit of experience and I still sort of follow it. Because Tumblr is a blogging website, it is very similar to other book blogs, which I talked about in my last episode, and I'll leave that in the description box below so that I'm not repeating myself. But the thing that makes Tumblr different is it's very easy to communicate with other people in the community. Because of the way Tumblr is structured, it's very cohesive and everything's sort of linked together on the website. You can reply to posts, you can direct message people, you can tag people in posts. There's a lot of different things you can do that are not as easy to do on other blogging websites. What do you need to get started? Well, the only thing you really need to get started is a Tumblr blog and probably a device which can have internet on it so that you can, start blogging. So how can you get involved? Well, you can just reblog other people's things, or you can create your own content. You can reblog other people's things and add your own comments, reblog people's pictures and add your review. There's a lot of different options which aren't as easy to do on other blogging websites. Because you are reblogging, it's not necessarily taking another person's content, it's just resharing it, and it also automatically credits the person who created that post. And like other blogging websites, you can also put in content from other websites. So you can put in your booktube videos or your bookstagram posts, or you can link it to your Goodreads and things like that. It's really good that way. Okay, so what are the pros? Well, the pros are pretty much like every other blogging website, so make sure you check out that video. But the thing that makes Tumblr different is that it's very easy to communicate within the community. And like everything else, you don't have to limit yourself just to books. You can follow people who don't blog about books, obviously. You can blacklist tags so they don't show up. So if there's a certain thing that you don't want to see, perhaps because you have a trigger of some sort, or it's just content you aren't happy with seeing, then you can blacklist that tag in the hopes that people will tag their things and you won't have to see that on your dashboard. And like other book blogs, you can be as anonymous or personal as you like. What are the cons? Well, there's this culture on Tumblr I've noticed of superiority, I found. Not so much in the Booklr community, but just in general. It's also a bit difficult to filter out explicit content, because some people will post explicit content and not tag it. So you might follow a Booklr person and they may also post not safe for work things and not tag them, and then you may be scrolling through in public and something that you don't want to see may pop up unexpectedly because they haven't tagged their stuff. Another con is the recurring problem of people taking screenshots of other people's posts or blatantly copying them instead of reblogging them, which I think is a bit rude, and it's not very nice to deprive that person of notes. Even though that's not the ultimate aim for creating content, it's still nice that when you've created something that people have enjoyed, that you're going to be recognised for it. Another con of Tumblr is that since Tumblr was taken over by Yahoo, I think, there's been a lot of ads cropping up, and it's not necessarily making for an enjoyable blogging experience. So you might just be scrolling through your dashboard and there will be this ad for something completely unrelated to what you want to enjoy, and it gets very annoying. So if you are a person who doesn't like ads, then I wouldn't recommend Tumblr for that. Okay, so ultimately, what is the message you want to convey? Tumblr is ultimately a melting pot of your interests. That's a really great thing about Tumblr, is you can blog everything, pretty much everything you will ever think of is on Tumblr. There's a community for that on Tumblr, and so you can melt all that together. Tumblr is also really easy to communicate with your followers, and so if you want to create a personal relationship with them, then Tumblr is going to be for you. So ultimately, the message conveyed by Tumblr is one of sort of raw interest, if that makes sense. It's just the things that you are passionate about or interested in, and your followers can see that very easily by scrolling through your blog. In that way, it is also very personal. Although you may want to keep your privacy, you can still convey your personality and your interests through that. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. As always, my social media links will be in the description box. Don't forget to check out the book blogging episode that I did just to fill you in on some of the things that I didn't mention in this video for the sake of not repeating myself. The next and final episode will be up on Wednesday. As always, I hope you're having a lovely day and happy reading. Bye!